Why are bars green? Why are bars red? First point I want to make is this. I think it's important that the corresponding price bar is related to the corresponding volume bar. It helps us distinguish and see strength or weakness much faster when we combine both together. It helps us see trends, and trends pay. Trends pay. Like you can see right here, there's a lot of red in this, like right here. Trends keep you out of trouble too, if you know how to read them. But I'd like to address an issue that I think will really clear some things up, but also help you. And we're going to be very specific here. I'll make a statement. Just because it's a green bar does not mean it's a good bar. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Just because it's a green bar does not necessarily mean that it's a good bar. At the same time, just because it's a red bar does not necessarily mean it is a bad bar. This is why I use price bars that have the open, see the open right there? The high, the low, and the close. And through time, and I'll enlarge this for you, through time, your eyes become so trained and your mind becomes so trained, you can in literally less than 1 second see strength or weakness in the chart, which leads to what? Better decision making, because you see the power or the weakness. I think this is a good example. And I'm going to show you 2 specific examples. People look at this and say, oh, it's a green bar, it's a good bar. Note the open. You see where it opened? You see the little hash mark to the left? It gapped up, it ran up, and reversed down, and closed in the bottom fourth or third of its range for the day. This is not a good bar, all right? This is why we look at the open, high, low, close. And you can just train your eyes instantly and say, oh, it's a green bar. But when you compare the open versus the close, it's not a great bar, all right? That's point 1. Just because it's green does not mean that it's good. Just because it's red does not mean that it's bad. Combine price action, the open, the high, the low, the close with volume. That will help you make far better decisions. Now this is a green bar. Point 2, and this is very important. Just because it's a red bar does not mean it's a bad bar, okay? And I'll give you 2 examples. This bar right here, here's the open, here's the high, here's the low, here's the close. It's a red bar, but it closed above where it opened. Here's the close, it indicates strength. It indicates strength. Again, it closed above where it opened, and it lifted up some. I'll show you another example. Now this, it closed, and it closed below where it opened. That's a bad bar. Look at this bar. Right here. It's a red bar, but note again, here's the open. See the little hash mark to the left? I'll make it bigger for you. You see the little hash mark to the left? That's where it opened. And it fell, and then it ran up, and it closed above where it opened. That indicates buying strength. Buying strength. And that lifted. This is a very useful tool that I have worked hard to develop and study the pros and cons of each quote-unquote system or method, and I have trained my eyes and mind. This works very good for us. Very good for us. It helps us see turning points, and it also helps us ride trends. Looking closely and seeing strength and weakness quickly. Red bar on heavy volume, bad. Red bar on heavy volume, bad. Red bar on heavy volume, bad. Green bar on less volume, but note, it closed below where it opened. Not a good bar. Red bar on heavy volume, bad. There you go. That will help you. Looking at the close versus the open. That will help you make better investing decisions.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.